Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today. This is Michael for ENGAGET Newscast. We got interesting news for today. First news, do sharks sleep? Sleep is a ubiquitous behavior found throughout the animal world, characterized by immobility and poor responsiveness. Since many types of sharks must keep moving to stay alive, there is a common misconception that they never sleep, or at least that is assumption due to the behaviors. Well, now for the first time we have physiological evidence that sharks take a break to catch few minks. The discovery was made by a researcher from the Simon Fraser University, Canada. Physiologist Mike Kelly, who specializes in sleep among aquatic creatures, and his colleagues observed transport sharks over periods of 24 hours and tracked the metabolic rates and behavior while swimming, resting, and suspected sleep period. The research found that they produce a lower metabolic rate and a combat body posture when inactive for more than 5 minutes, supported the idea that they are conserving energy by sleeping. Another sign that sleep is the level of oxygen, which is very high while in activity and lower while resting. Sharks are part of the fish group of Elasmobranch, which include also rays and skates. Next is Volkswagen's Hippie Bus coming back to life. Some of you may remember the iconic Volkswagen Type 2, which had different nicknames: minibus, microbus, combi, hippie bus, and even bully. Nearly 75 years since that model rolled off to the streets. Volkswagen is now re-releasing an upgraded version, this time as a full electric vehicle EV dubbed the ID.Buzz. The new model will be available in passenger and cargo variants, long and short versions later this year in Europe, while the American iterations are scheduled for next year. The ID.Buzz comes with a 201 horsepower electric engine and a 77 kW battery that can charge from 5 to 80% in just 30 minutes. It includes a number of impressive autonomous driving features, including active lane change assist, park assist plus, V2X data sharing, which will allow to share road hazard information with enabled vehicles around it, as well as with the surrounding traffic infrastructure. Go to see another old technology coming back to our modern life, another Lazarus. Last story for today, Turkish scientists produced lunar soil on Earth. During the Apollo and Lunar space missions, NASA brought to Earth hundreds of kilos of lunar soil. Also, China's unmanned rovers collected some soil samples from the moon. These samples have different characteristics and differ, depending on the location they were collected from. Soil from high altitudes is completely different to the ones in the plains, and sawdust from a hole or crater. Based on these samples, countries have in the past created formulas to produce each type of soil. Now, scientists in Turkey have created a formula covering all soil samples from the moon, which they have named as TBG1. Lunar soil samples are used in scientific research within the scope of projects that aim for the space colonization. Turkey established its own space agency in 2018, launched its national space program in 2021, and aims to make a rough landing on the moon in 2023. That's all of today. Thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button and share with your friends. This is Michael from ENGAGET Newscast. See you in the next edition.